What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am back. What is up? What is up? All right, just adjust my phone here. And we can start this. What's up, 69? I see you. What's going on? All right, let's scoot this down. Okay. So, this is pretty interesting. Fairly interesting news your boy got today. What up, Coon? What's up, Evil? Make sure everything's here. Got everything going on. I'm chilling, 69. How about you? What's up, Junie? What up, Cray? What up, Savage? What's up, Darren? What's going on? Ryan Rue Bloodborne is free for PS1 next week. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be pretty damn lit. Oh yeah, I know. I seen it. I gotta address some stuff too regarding that as well. I saw that. Might as well get the elephant out the room real quick. For those of you guys wondering what's up with the uploads and all that, I actually got a new job. You know what I'm saying? Got a new job and it's been cutting into my uploads. That's why I haven't really been uploading as much as I would like. So excuse me for that. But you know how it is with work. All right. So I want to throw that out there. Number two, for the people asking me about Mondays, like, am I like low-key leaving the True Podcast or something like that? No, I'm not low-key leaving the True Podcast. Monday's just my thing, just like Tuesdays is Thrash's thing with his little roundtable thing. So that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Mondays is my personal show, my personal thing that I can do for you guys. Okay. So nobody's competing, nobody's leaving. It's just a thing we're doing now. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this gaming news. So how do I start this? I guess I'll start with something small. Like, for example, if you guys did not hear, 1 second. PlayStation Plus will no longer have PS3 and Vita games. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Hold up. Yeah, I'm going to treat this like a video, basically. All right. So PlayStation Plus will no longer have PS3 and PS Vita games from 2019. Now, this has come to, this is pretty much about what's going to happen. Let's be real here. Sony always supports their consoles, their old ones for quite some time until they eventually give it the boot and leave. We already knew, that Sony was going to end the PlayStation 3 eventually. It took them to 2012 for them to end the PlayStation 2. So it only makes sense for them to, end it now. Only makes sense. Again, not shocked at all by this. I'm not. The fact that they were still selling Vita games and still giving you Vita games for PlayStation Plus is still pretty admirable at best, right? But yeah, I guess you're gonna say it's done. Both those consoles are officially done in terms of support. But hey, they had a good run. You can't say they didn't have a good run, right? You can't say that. So let's move on. Let me close that. I'll save that for a second. All right. The other news. PlayStation 5, ladies and gentlemen, forecasted for 2020 launch. PS4 sales will likely be great in 2019, but down from 2018, says an NPD analyst. We already know that the PlayStation 4 is pretty much stable, right, in terms of sales. So, of course, the sales are not going to be ridiculously high as of right now. They're not going to go up like 59% like they used to do. They're not going to do that no more. They're officially going to stable, or they are stable. So they're not going to go back to that, crazy percentage, right? We're not going back to that percentage. Instead, we're going to get the, traditional cruise control type of numbers. And hey, it's understandable. It's understandable. Not many people are going to support that sort of thing. They're going to go back to that. As far as this PlayStation 5 thing is concerned, I've said 2021 at the latest, 2020 at the earliest, but if they do show it in 2020, like if it does release in 2020, then that means you guys are going to get the reveal for the PlayStation 5 in 2019. Similar to the February 20th event, you guys remember from 2013, they're going to show something like that. They're going to show probably the controller again. They're going to show you the new, architecture that they're working on for it, and then they're going to show you a few tech demos. That's basically what they're going to do. And then obviously you'll get the console reveal at E3. I'm pretty sure Sony wants to do that trend again. If not, then they'll blow their load like Microsoft did at their event, which was kind of silly. But they blew their load there. Microsoft, now we already know how Microsoft's doing. Now, Microsoft can't necessarily release the PlayStation or the new Xbox in 2019. I just don't see them doing it. They just can't do it. They don't have the luxury to do it. The reason why I say they can't do it, they literally just launched the Xbox One X. This is why I said, numerous times, the Xbox One X it's cool, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. They could just copied Sony and just gave you a more, just an Xbox One, right, with a beefier not hard drive, but a beefier GPU in there, and boom, you would have been set. They didn't really have to go over the rails with that, but they did. So, you're not going to have a console that's, well, really, they have to outshine the X2 to even make up for these other things. A sad thing. Let's see. Hold on here. Oh shit, I closed my screen. My bad, guys. But yeah, I agree. 2019 or 2020 is definitely where it needs to drop. 2019 is fine for you to do the reveal for like the banner. That's fine. You can do the reveal for the banner, but till then, you got the drop in 2020. All right. Now, this is where these articles start getting interesting. I'm going to link these in the description below. These two right here, I don't really have in the description. I'm going to link those as soon as I'm done talking about this, okay? But this particular one actually have my interest. How Sony will probably close the PS4 generation with a bang. Now, we already speculate that Death Stranding will be releasing this year. A lot of people are speculating that, but Kojima has been very tight-lipped about it. I don't think it's going to release this year. I don't. 2019 seems about right for Death Stranding. The same thing goes for probably Days Gone. As much I don't want to say that Days Gone might be delayed to 2019 so they can close that that gap and literally end the in this generation with a nice little bang. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to come out with that. We already know Spider-Man's coming out this year. They already said it. We got the release date for God of War. Detroit Become Human also is coming out this year, if I'm not mistaken, unless that game is being delayed because of the whole drama that's around it. But that game's coming out this year. I'm pretty sure it's coming out this year. But when you have those games and when you have, the stuff that we have in the future, such as Spiral, for example, we have Ghost of Tsushima. We have what else for PlayStation 4? Last of Us 2. And a few others. When you have those games for the next year, they definitely want to push those to next year. Then that's definitely the proper way of ending this generation for the PlayStation 4. Now, just because they said, they want to end it with a bang, doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to support the PlayStation 4 into the PlayStation 5's lifespan. No, that's not how Sony operates. They usually, continue to support the games as the years go by. You know what I'm saying? It took 12 years from in the PlayStation 2's lifespan. It took an additional, because the PS3 ended in 2013. So it took an additional 5 years for the PS3 to be killed off. So kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Sounds sense. Hold on. Yeah, but that makes sense. As far as like anything else is concerned, like, where they're going to go from here, I just don't see, I'm not expecting much. Obviously, I'm just not expecting much. I don't want to get my hopes up for E3 for any company at this rate. I really don't. Like, we know Microsoft has to bring it. They don't bring it. Well, then I guess we can just say better luck next generation, even though I've been saying that for a minute. But I guess we're going to say that, right? For PlayStation, for E3, the only thing I'm really thinking we're going to see from Sony at E3, we're actually going to see the actual gameplay for Ghost of Tsushima. They're probably open the show with that. More Last of Us gameplay, actual gameplay of Last of Us, and we'll see, a little hard to guess what else could we possibly shown for that. Death Stranding, I don't think we're going to be we could see Death Stranding gameplay, but I don't know. Days Gone, we already seen Days Gone gameplay, but if they show us another demo, whatever, they'll show us another demo. I don't think anybody would care. I don't think anybody would care at that rate. But yeah, that's for that. Now let's get into the speculation. Let's get into the speculation of this video for 2019. All right, so PlayStation 5, 2019. I'm going to say it right now, least likely. Very least likely you're going to get a PlayStation 5 in 2019. Reason why I say very least likely, it's kind of pointless for them to even think about it. It really is pointless. You don't need a PlayStation 5 just yet. You just don't need the PlayStation 5 yet. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, right? It's cool that we're talking about it. It's cool that we got new tech to be excited for. But we just don't need a new console right now. What we need is a console that really all we need is the console right now. Like, people are jumping into this, graphics argument over and over and over. And let's be real here. This whole graphics argument, it isn't really anything to really grasp that. If you guys really want the graphics, you got to get a PC, really, at this point. It's kind of pointless. you know, for us to even talk about graphics anymore. It's pointless. The games you see right now on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One X are about as good as you're going to get for consoles for quite some time. When it comes to the PlayStation 3, right? We knew the PlayStation 3 was going to deliver something good because it was from PlayStation 2. You know, it took a very massive leap, especially with the 360. You know what I'm saying? It was a massive leap. But we're not going to get that night and day huge leap with these new consoles. I just don't feel it. I really don't. The day we get that sort of thing will be the day where consoles are legit like Steam machines. That'd be true. That'll be the day you get that sort of leap. I just don't see that leap happening anytime soon. I just don't. What's up, Nico? What's going on, brother? But I don't see that leap anytime soon. I think we all should just be happy with what we got here, right? And just wait. It'd be better if we waited. It'd be better if we just had, you know, like we just sat on it for a little bit. It makes more sense for us to sit on it because, oh man, PC parts are more expensive. And we know Sony uses shovelware parts, like Xbox, they use shovelware parts. The same thing with Nintendo for these consoles. Like they'll use shovelware parts to get, you know, these resolutions, and they'll use, you know, some stuff that's pretty good, but that's really about it. You know, they don't really use anything that's like built for longevity. You're right. These consoles are always going to have compromises. Let's just be real here. Consoles can always have compromises. The PS, 5, as much as I would love to see it, you know, as much as I would like for it to improve what we got here, I'm just not expecting much. And the reason why is because we already know that these consoles are just going to push the graphics category. We know these consoles are really going to be about the graphics. And, you know, I hate when companies do that. I really do. I prefer companies to focus on the quality of the game. I would rather them focus on whether the game runs as advertised than, you know, them just, you know, slapping on some extra paint saying 4K, 5K, 8K, right? I'm more interested in them giving you something that actually works. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a game like that looks better in the CGI trailer than what it actually does in the actual representation. For example, you guys remember Alien Colonial Marines? I know y'all remember that turd. It looked absolutely amazing in the CGI trailer. The game comes out, it ran like trash. It didn't even look like anything close to that. But that's what I'm saying. I want my games to look good. And I hate when they say it's running it in game. I really hate hearing that because that does nothing for me in the long run. It really does. Like, look at Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Remember how Assassin's Creed Black Flag look on the regular PS4 and the regular Xbox One? Remember how they looked, how that game looked? And we were all like, oh my God, it looks beautiful. And then when we got it, it didn't even look that great. That's what I'm talking about. I'd rather the game run and look the way it's advertised than me just hyping up graphics and pretty visuals. I really do. You know, us talking about 4K textures, us talking about, there you go, that's another one, The Division. But us talking about 4K textures, us talking about lighting, us talking about high dynamic range, which is basically HDR, and us talking about, you know, realistic water, that, you don't get me wrong, that's cool for scenery, right? I think we can all agree, you know, visuals is cool for the scenery of the visual, but we don't really need it. We don't really need to hype this stuff up anymore. We don't. It's at the point where consoles can no longer deliver that to the consumer without the consumer bitching. It really is. It's at that point. When you got PCs doing 8K, when you have PCs pushing, you know, just the borders, especially when they're not even charging you online and all that, it kind of really does hurt the console in the long run. Let's be real here. You don't really need a console to play these games anymore. You don't. You don't. There's options. You don't need to own a PS4. You don't need to own an Xbox One to play these games. So, just saying, you don't need that thing. You don't need it. And I know it's hard for a lot of people to understand that, but I'm not saying that to be like a douche or anything. No, I'm just saying that if you really are excited for the PlayStation 5, just simmer it down a bit. Just simmer it down. Take the note down a little bit. Let's just be real here, okay? We don't need to ride rumors anymore. We don't need to make up fake rumors for Xbox. We don't need to make up fake rumors for PlayStation or fake rumors for Nintendo at this rate. We don't need that. Let's just wait. Let's really be wait. Let's be gamers. Let's wait. Let's not overhype something that we know nothing about. You have people hyping up CPUs and don't even know what a CPU is. That's true. That's just this whole conscious generation in a nutshell. I have confidence that a whole lot more games will have 6 different options. I would actually bank on that. That's what I want. I actually want that. I wouldn't mind if they just focused on 1440p as the resolution and a lock 60. That's something I'd be fine with. You know, they can call that the pro mode or I don't know, the hardcore mode, something like that. Something like that. I don't think we're gonna go beyond that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. Now we do go 4K. I think it's time for us to automatically disabandon. Well, not ban the shit, but I think it's time for us to expect the same shit that we're getting now. If they do go full 4K again, they go, yeah, PS5 can do true 4K. You know what I'm gonna say to that? I'm just gonna roll my eyes like, so the Xbox can do that too, but I can care less about that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? 4K is just a slab of paint at this point. It's pointless. Yeah, I mean we don't need that. We don't need this whole graphics argument. You know, people making up articles, people doing petitions, making up fake ones to try to push this console war draft. It's like, come on, we don't need to push this console war nonsense. Let's just be gamers, please. Can we please do that? It does seem like drama is all people care about now over games. You notice that there's more people creating drama videos than there's people actually playing games. You go to their channel, nothing but drama, nothing but propaganda, none but lies, right? But when you go to their trophy levels, you go to their Xbox gamer score, what's the main thing they have in common, people? They're either hidden or they're extremely, extremely low for someone with such a big mouth in this gaming knowledge. Like, you can say whatever you want about, what's that dude's name from IGN, who used to work at IGN. Like, people can talk trash about Greg Miller and his whole beyond catchphrase that he says. But one thing I can say about Greg Miller played these games. You look at his damn trophy rank, he plays these games. That dude's level 30. And beyond that, he plays these games. These dudes right here ain't playing these games, man. So, facts are true. But people don't do that. People don't do it. Way too many people. Way too many people. As far as the PlayStation 5 is concerned, again, I don't necessarily care. I care about it. You talking about seeing your video? Hey, you stole that from me. Shut your ass up. But PlayStation 5, man, I'm not expecting much. I'm not. Don't trust me. I will cover it. I will go over all the specifications, especially if they leak. But I'm just going to sit back and relax, man. I'm just enjoying this generation. Can we all just enjoy this generation? Can we enjoy the gaming? Whatever happened to us enjoying those last few years and saving those last few years of the console? We did that for the PS3, even though the PS3 wasn't really the greatest console of all time or anything like that, right? We did it for the PS3 and 360. We did it for the N64. We did it for the Super Nintendo, the PS1, 2, GameCube, the OG Xbox. We did it for those consoles. Can we do it for this generation? That's what I'm saying. We need to do it with this gen. We need to stop. We need to stop, man. I find it weird. You know what I'm saying? I just find this whole thing weird. Sony ain't hitting no PS5 until probably 2019. They're probably going to start hitting that 2019. But this year, just enjoy this E3. Just enjoy this E3. Relax. Enjoy the games that's coming. Enjoy Spider-Man because we know Spider-Man is going to come this year. We know God of War is coming this year. Okay, for Xbox, even though it's not much that I'm looking forward to on Xbox, still, if you're looking forward to Xbox, enjoy your Sea of Thieves, enjoy your Crackdown if it does come out this year, and enjoy your Forzas or whatever else they come out with, but enjoy your games. Like, it's pointless for us to really start looking beyond this point and getting our hopes up for these new consoles. That's always the downfall of next gen consoles. People go into these new consoles with their hopes ridiculously high, expecting these consoles to provide you an experience similar to PC. You're not going to get an experience similar to PC. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. PCs are limited. What's up, Ice Ninja? What's going on, brother? But PCs are limited. I mean, I'm sorry, not PCs, but consoles are limited. Excuse me. Consoles are very limited. They're closed platforms. If you don't know what a closed platform is a platform that cannot be updated. A closed platform is a console or a platform that cannot be upgraded, that cannot be tweaked, that can't be adjusted. That's what a closed platform is. When you have PC, which is an open platform, which is why you see people with the same case they got day one with their consoles or with their PCs, that's open. They can upgrade anything they want. If they don't like the look of their case, guess what? They can move their components to a brand spanking new case and change stuff. But that's just how it is, man. It's the law of the jungle. Sad but true. That's the law of the jungle. These PCs nowadays are just destroying consoles, and they kind of have been destroying consoles for quite some time. The problem is, people still want to fight this imaginary console fight. They want to put up video after video after video, lying through their teeth. They want to do all this. And that right there is why I just don't care about PS5. I really don't care about the new Xbox, because I know as soon as those numbers, soon as those specs get released, and as soon as we see those comparisons, and they're not even close to what these dudes hyped up, you already know what's going to happen. You already know what's going to happen. They're immediately going to scream, oh, these people right here are media biased. It's basically going to be a repeat of this generation. Like basically you can hit the reset button on this generation. That's basically what it is. It's a reset. It's going to be the same thing that you guys are seeing, but intensified. What's up, Don? What's up, Fatal? How are you? I'm good, bro. How about you? I'm fine. Game score 50 for them. Yes, trophy number 12. Okay, well at least you're honest. But I'm saying most of these dudes nowadays, they hide those. Simmons, they hide those. You don't see their trophy ranks. You don't see their Xbox Live gamer score. How many times do you see these dudes say, I got an amazing Xbox Live gamer score? You tell them to show that gamer score, and they call you weird, and they like block you or something. Sad but true. Sad but true. That's how it is. Are they going to show Jack and Daxter 4 at E3? Doubt it. I doubt it. What's up, Bryson Black? What's going on, brother? But yeah, I don't see that happening. Playing Super Lucky Tails and Snad DLC for just one. Oh God, he got Super Lucky Tails. Lord, give him strength. What's up, King man? I'm playing with you, dog. I'm playing with you. You're a gamer. Go with caters to you. Yeah, you ain't getting no Jack and Daxter reveal probably until PS5. Even like I went into this generation thinking we were going to get Sly Cooper 5. Remember that? Sly Cooper 4, actually. I think that's what it was. Was it? No, it's 5. It kind of makes sense for them to show that for PS5. I don't see it. The reason why Naughty Dog, I mean, you already see Naughty Dog stepping out of their element now. Naughty Dog wants to do, what is it? First-person shooter type of games. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do now. What up, McKeon? What's up, brother? What's up, Trunks? What's going on, 714? What's going on? But, yeah, most of these, like Naughty Dog, they actually want to step out their element. They want to do a first-person type of game where basically it's similar to Call of Duty. You just see the hands and like whatever they're carrying. They want to do something like that. I mean, I'm supportive of it. I really am supportive of it. Don't get me wrong. I think Naughty Dog would do well in a first-person type of game, but we're just so used to seeing them with the over-the-shoulder view, which is basically third-person view. We're just so used to Naughty Dog's games being in that way. I think it's going to take a little bit of getting used to for us to see it. But, we'll see it, right? It's going to be there eventually. We're going to get there. But as far as, like, like longevity is concerned and everything else they do, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, Naughty Dog is one of the dudes that's unpredictable. They can shock you with something good when you least suspect it. So I'll go in with my low expectations. I was to say. I've been playing Jack Dash on PS4, man. I forgot how lit the game was. I still got that on my system. Have not been able to touch it. Naughty Dog can't do no wrong. Every company can do wrong, Like I thought Uncharted 4, for example, was perfect, OBJ, until I saw that they have supply drops. Similar to Call of Duty in there, but they did it the right way, but still, they're in there. So it kind of angered me. Let's see. I don't think gamer scores. Why don't you count make your gamers, though? It's how you set your rest of the game. No, I'm just saying, if you're going to brag about your trophy scores and all that, then they shouldn't be hidden. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say towards that. Most of the gamer score, you can't even fully trust them anymore. True. It's on Game Pass, didn't pay for it. I know it's on Game Pass. You've been hyped for Game Pass, Fatal. Let's go down. Voodoo Events. No, oh Lord. Chinese and new. All right. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down your comments. All right. I never knew there was supply drop. Yeah, go to online. Like go to the online part of the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, and then go to the treasure chests. The treasure chests are basically loot boxes or supply drops. They're basically the same thing. You buy them, you get something random. That's just how it works. But the bright side about it is Naughty Dog didn't become greedy with it. They didn't like start milking you for every dime you're worth, sort of. So that's what's going on. Sorry. That's how they did it. Unless Bond hit me up, sorry. You heard my clicking, that's my mouse. All right. Naughty Dog's ashamed of their roots. No, I just think they're tired. They want to try something new. Naughty Dog's always tried something new. So, hey, Can't hate them for getting bored. But I find it odd that now DLC drops when the game goes on Game Pass. Little fishy, if you ask me. Yeah, it's all part of the plan, man. It's all part of the plan. That's what they want when it comes to Game Pass, bro. When they have all their games on the service like that, think about it. Like, really think about it. What makes you think they wouldn't upgrade the price for Game Pass or have a different plan for Game Pass? Notice how it's like basically $20 now because you need the Xbox Live Gold to access this, and you need the $10 required for the service. But imagine they had an updated service where it said that, oh, this updated service right here includes all DLC and whatever for games that are on this list. I'm pretty sure that's what they want to do. That's true, man. They're pretty sure that's what they want to do. So, never know. Oh, fuck that. Hey, the multiplayer was actually pretty good. I don't know about you. The multiplayer was good. That was kind of annoying now because you can actually pay for new weapons, which is annoying. I hate when the game does that. I hate when the game completely removes the point of skill and gives you the tools to get these guns or whatever, right? But you have to pay for them. I hate when a company does that. I really do hate that. Really do hate it. Your thoughts on Vanquish 2 rumor? Well, you ain't see the what was it, the RGT podcast, which was Monday? I did my thoughts on it. I mean, if it is coming to Xbox exclusively, hey, more power to them. They need anything they can grab at this point. I could care less. Vanquish, the first Vanquish, I played the first Vanquish. I thought the first Vanquish was pretty cool. They had a nice little premise. You know, it just wasn't as how do I put it? It doesn't really capture you the way that they want to capture you. You know, they want to make you invest in Vanquish. You weren't necessarily like you weren't really latched to the game as much. It kind of like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, you're into it in the first half of the game, but as it starts progressing, as you start getting to these newer bosses, you kind of just go, whatever. It's kind of a mediocre type of feeling when it comes to the game. That's how I felt with it. You know, I didn't hate the game at all. I thought the game was good. You know, the sliding and all that was dope. But yeah, Vanquish was just, we'll see. We'll see about your Vanquish, man. I'll be on that Last of Us 2 multiplayer, though. Hey, you don't want me to catch you on that Last of Us multiplayer. I'll make you break your controller, bro. You be shaking that controller. Why won't this work? What am I going to do with this? Oh, yeah, I didn't stick around the entire stream. Yeah, we basically gave you a good good talk on that. Good. We had a good discussion on that Vanquish situation. What's up, Brandon? What's going on, brother? OBJ know he gonna be doing that when the game come out. I used the crossbow, but it didn't connect. What am I gonna do with this? Oh man, gaming though, man. Gaming is funny. Now, this whole generation has gotten pretty funny. As far as, you know, where we go from here, hey, I'm open. I really am open to whatever happens. What happens next? What's he say? Gold is not required to play games on Game Pass, only if you have or if you want to play multiplayer. Now, I'm saying you need Xbox Live Gold to experience the full experience of the game. You know, you still need that. You still need gold. You can't necessarily just play a game. For example, they put Gears of War on there. It's not like you can just play Gears of War for free online. You still need gold for it. So technically, it is still required. Hey, there's Ice. What's going on, brother? What's good, J Love? What's going on, brother? PS Now is better than Game Pass. It has better games. Well, it's up to you on that. That's all preference at this point. I can't wait to Cyberpunk 27. I have never gotten into that. I don't know. I ain't getting into that. What's going on with the CSAs? We're trying to finish that tonight. Bond just hit me up a few minutes ago. So we do go live. He said he's on his way home. So we might just end that tonight. All right, so we might go live and announce your winner, which I don't know about you guys. I really don't care who wins this one. I really don't, but it's up to y'all. If y'all want to say who y'all think is going to win this, go right ahead and type it in the chat. Go right ahead. But me personally, it's like, whatever. Sure, it might be what's the name? What's the name might win this CSAs, and I'll be a first. But whatever. Could care less. Too much controls for Xbox. That's true. Need more games. But you don't have to buy the game after you trial expires or your month. Yeah, I'm saying. I know you don't have to buy the game, but I'm saying It's similar to PlayStation Plus in a sense, right? Once you download the game, it's in your library, and the only way for you to keep that game or play that game is that you stay, subscribed to the subscription service, similar to PlayStation Plus. But the problems though, still, if you want to experience the full game, especially if it's a multiplayer heavy game like Gears of War, you're still going to need gold to access multiplayer servers. You can't just do it without the gold. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're kind of limited. Those controllers are better than the games, though. He's stupid. I ain't gonna lie, though. I saw one dude take what was it? He took payment, which was basically a Sea of Thieves controller. He took that Sea of Thieves controller as payment for his service to make him do it a special emblem. I was like, damn, that's crazy. So these controllers do have some appeal to them. Are those games in the image? So yeah, that's between y'all two. Ryan, did you hear about Horizon Zero Dawn surpassed 7.6 million copies? Yes, I did. Also, the developer won some awards. Recently, he won some awards for Horizon Zero Dawn, which is good. Good. Definitely. Good job to them. Good job to Guerrilla Games. But you would think Microsoft would learn from that. You know what I'm saying? Let these companies just create the experience and you will benefit in the long run. Let them, stop tying these developers down. Let them create a game that they're actually proud of. And you'd be surprised, how far the game will go. When people saw Horizon Zero Dawn, what was our first reaction, people? We all were like, oh my God, that looks dope, right? We all had our hopes up. It looked dope. The gameplay was amazing. It ran fluid. I actually thought the game ran at 60 frames for a second when I first saw the first demo. I was like, wait, is that 60 frames? Like, nah, it's a little slow pace for 60. But it ran at a lock 30 and it did not drop. I was like, you know what? I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that sort of thing. But that's what you want. That's the type of experience you can get if you let a developer actually create the game for you and stop, just dictating what they do. Let them have free roam. Let them do what they have to do. Have I seen this corny speech? I didn't think the speech was corny. Yeah, I saw it. It wasn't corny. It was a nice little speech, but I get why a lot of people are attacking him over it. He sounded like he was just dictating stuff. Last of Us multiplayer is good. Yep, it is. Definitely. Let's see. Scroll down. Where's my God of War controller? There was that crazy one that I saw a while back, when they first started talking about God of War in terms of collectors and stuff. As far as your God of War controller is concerned, I would wait until the release date of the game for you to, or till the release of the game for you to get that. That's what I would say. Hold on. I think I still have that. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna feel like OBJ to Don at this point, bro. All right. Nope, that's not it. That ain't it. If I'm not mistaken, it's this one right here, right? Yep, I found it. So in terms of the controller, right? You guys are talking about the God of War controller. This is it right here. That's what it looks like, guys. That's what the new God of War controller is supposedly going to look like in terms of collectors. Looks dope. I'm down for it. I don't know about you guys. I scroll down my videos. Hold on my phone here. They be half-assed with these controllers. Yeah, true. They do. Let me stop presenting. All right. Close that. But yeah, they do. They definitely do. They definitely do be half-assing. But they don't necessarily need to. I don't know. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. The controllers are cool and all, but they don't really need to go off of the top like that. I think they'll give us a hint of Bloodborne 2 at E3 this year. Yeah, I really do need clarification. Is that really Bloodborne or is it Tenchu or Tenkyu? Where is I hope it's Bloodborne. I hope it is. But if it's Tenchu, that's gonna hurt me. That really is gonna hurt me because I'm like, I still want to play my Bloodborne. I want my Bloodborne 2 really bad. That shit's insane. I got a controller. I told you, it's a good controller, man. Well, they got some plan for God of War. They even given away the axe that he's using in the game. So there you go. The question is, do they have custom God of War PCs yet? Nope, but I'm pretty sure there's a website you can go to for that sort of thing. If you want your PC painted a certain way, if you want a certain case, there's a legit website you can go to. Just like there's a website where you can go where you can legit send them your PlayStation 4 and they'll custom paint it for you and send it back to you. So you can there's still places for that for you. Boring 2 gives me that. Hey, I know. Yeah, that's one of my favorite games this generation. I'm very proud of. Somebody hit me up with no, what's up, Teabagging? What's up, brother? I just couldn't get into Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'm gonna try it again. Oh, I'm telling you right now, Horizon Zero Dawn, don't get me wrong, it is slow at first until you understand the roots and how it works. Then you will slowly understand how the game plays, and you will get it. Basically, Horizon Zero Dawn is not one of those games you just run around bashing stuff. It's actually one of those games that you like. It's all about exploration. Right, you explore the different regions, you run into different machines, and you get better parts. What's up, Zeus? But yeah, you explore and you get to meet these different things. What up, Craig? I see you, brother. I'm saying that's what you see. And Horizon Zero Dawn. I will frame that God of War controller if the ever release. Oh, you already know. I'm not using that. If I ever do get that God of War controller, that God of War controller will go on a nice display. Actually, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't even take it out the box because something tells me the box is going to be interesting too. I probably keep it in a box and put it up somewhere. You never know. Put it in storage. You never know. That's what I might do with that controller. But yeah, that's what they're going to do. I know the Messiah saw that controller. I know he did. I know he hyped for it. Do you think that a Black Panther game is in development? Well, the only hint that we got for Black Panther getting his own video game was from a comic book writer, right, who actually gave the movie some tips, if I'm not mistaken. And all he just, he wanted to hit up a developer about making a game for it. Now, my thing is this: a lot of people are hyping on Rocksteady and how Rocksteady is, supposedly making a Superman game. All I gotta say to Rocksteady in terms of making a Superman game, I'm not really interested. And here's why: it's not because I don't like Rocksteady's games. No. Superman, in terms of video game form, is just hard to pull off. Superman is one of those characters that's like godlike in the universe. So in order for you to really be invested in the game, you're going to have to draw the line between him being a god and being mortal, right? And the weird part about that is this, though. It's kind of hard for you to do that with Superman in video game form. Like, if he's getting shot with bullets, do you really expect him to fill those bullets? You know what I'm saying? Do you really expect him to fill the bullets in the game? I'm just saying. That's just weird. That's weird, right? That's weird for a Superman game. Did I hear about Anthem? Yeah, I know about Anthem. Anthem is another game that technically both consoles have to look forward to. What they show the game off to? They showed the game off to. It was shown off on. Sorry, that was. For those of you wondering who I'm talking to, it's a message I just got from Steam. I'm sorry, it's a Steam message I was replying to. But that's actually from EA, right? And Anthem is scheduled for both the PlayStation 4 and the PS4. Or I'm sorry, Xbox One. So, what God of War, no jump button. I mean, God of War doesn't need a jump button. It's a retelling. This isn't really the same old God of War. This ain't the same one where it's like the big camera view. It's a different style of it. I look at it like this. This is more of an older, more wiser Kratos who doesn't necessarily have to do all that. That's probably what they're trying to accomplish by saying, yeah, there's no jump button. But me personally, I don't know. The only thing I care about is if the game actually plays as it's looking. The game looks dope. That's what I care about right now. I want the game to run like it's supposed to run. And I'm looking for an experience. And the game looks like it's going to deliver that. So, hey, they got my money day one. I don't know about you, Craig, but they got my money. You know what I'm saying? They got my money. They got my money. Let's see here. I got the platinum for Horizon Zero Dawn. Hey, what's up? I got it. Also, I forgot when I got it. Got it like a few days after release. Daniel Marston, what's up? What's up, Daniel? It's about the story and experience. There you go. That's how I feel. Xbox playing and word for PS4. Not yet. Not yet. Not at this rate. Not yet, though. 1440p for Spider-Man. I think that's what it runs at anyway, isn't it? They said that it runs at 1440p, and they're using a technique through HDR It's called temporal injection. If you don't know what temporal injection is them using the high dynamic range and the lighting to improve the actual visuals in terms of detail. That's what they're going for with her, Spider-Man. That's what they showed that demo about when you guys saw like the reflectors in his mask. You saw like more like fibers on the mask and all that. That's what they're going for. They went for temporal injection. It's a pretty cool technique. It's not really a technique that's going to give you 4K or anything like that. It's just going to improve the visual. That's what they went for. Yeah, that's what it's called, temporal injection. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting technique. But that's what I'm talking about, though. You need first party, devs to make magic like that happen. Esport Kenshin, fade away, and classification. Oh shit! Do you guys know if Nintendo did something shady as of late? I know people are still acting weird over Nintendo Labo, but did they do something weird? Because I've been seeing some people hit me up saying that the dude in charge of Nintendo has been blocking them on Twitter. Yeah, he's been blocking people on Twitter for nothing or something like that. Just saying, I don't know, just blocking people. I ain't looking into that, but okay, that was pretty interesting. PS4, all right, okay. Expecting to go to Game Pass, sure. Nintendo dropped Outlast 1 and 2. Oh boy. PS Plus from March is lit. Sony has really been stepping up in that regard. Yeah, to be honest, when it comes to Sony and Microsoft, when it comes to like these games for the monthly thing, they both hit and miss at times, right? There were times when Sony was just knocking out the park with these games. And then others, they were just giving you stuff that you didn't really care about. I remember you guys remember the indies. They were giving out a lot of indies that nobody was really talking about. So, same thing goes for Xbox. You know, Xbox shows some good games here and there. And then the other times, they'll give you something else that makes you go, I mean, that's cool, but I don't know. So, I think Game Pass is the better move for them, though. Game Pass will definitely make up for the somewhat boring, games they'd be given for monthly. So, whatever. Oh, Troy Baker joined Death Stranding. Okay. If Venom does well at theater, a Carnage game is possible. Honestly, I don't even think a Carnage game is going to happen. I think if Venom does do good at the box office, Venom or Carnage will just be in the movie, the next Spider-Man movie made by Marvel. I think that's what it's going to do. Because it kind of makes sense, right? Like Sony showing off Venom. Why would Marvel show Venom again in their Marvel Cinematic Universe? Instead, they would show Carnage. Because there's a lot of rumors going around that Tom Holland, aka Spider-Man, will be in the Venom movie. So if he's in the Venom movie, hey, you might see Carnage, like, in the new Spider-Man movie. Hell, who knows? They might sequel bait you for, the new Spider-Man movie. Like, let's say a piece of the Venom suit gets on Spider-Man's new highly advanced suit. Could happen. It could happen. You never know. Could happen. Oh boy, y'all too crazy. Let's see here. PS5 cannot be more than $400. Yeah, true. I agree. $400 is the sweet spot for a console, but depending on what they got in here, if they got a good CPU, I would say $500 is justified. And the reason why I say it was justified is because Sony has the games that can support that and make it worthwhile. $450. I mean, hey, $450 is good too, but I think $500 probably will be the price of the PS5. That might be the price. There's no way in hell we're getting a $600 console, though. That's just, y'all can all go right ahead and get rid of that. That's not going to happen. Man, I got to go to work. It's all good, Craig. I appreciate you rocking with your boy. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. I appreciate you. But, yeah. What's going on? What's up, Rise Game? But, yeah. I don't see it. I don't see it happening, though. I really don't. 440, 53 months, be awesome. See, that's a little too generous for Sony. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. They'll probably give you a month. They did give you a month when you bought the day one PS4s, right? Got a month of PS Plus. But 3 months, that's a little too generous for Sony. A little too generous. I'm already at work, you lazy motherfucker. I'll be JB on that graveyard shift. I tell you, man, he don't leave work. I can't work at his place, man. I'd be like, I want to go home, nigga. I get home, it'd be the next day at dawn. Oh man, the Kid Smooth lose to BG at Forza. Kid Smooth don't play games, so of course he lost. Hey Ryan, just sold some money. Yeah, no, I just got done talking about that. Rosencrantz. I just already talked about it. Dick Sony buying Capcom. I would actually believe that more than Microsoft going to buy EA. EA is a company that wants to sell it for double. You know, that's how it usually works. If you're going to buy a company that, for example, let's say Capcom is worth $5 billion. Capcom's going to definitely sell it for $10 billion, right? They always got to go double so they can pay off their staff and then live righteously, after they're done. So if EA is worth $36 billion, there's no way in hell they're going to pay over, $70 billion for EA. It's not going to happen. It's not. Let's see here. Smooth one, he didn't lose. Oh, boy. Well, BG sucks, then. What up, JE? What's going on, brother? My backlog games will last me a couple of years. Hey, I feel you. I feel you, man. I still got Wolfenstein 2. I got Star Wars Battlefront, the first one, not the second one, but the first one. I'm going to play that with Jack. I got Batman Telltale Episode 2, which is going to end finally next week. So we're getting the final episode for that next week. We got Bloodborne, supposedly. We got Spider-Man. We got Days Gone. We got Detroit. On the Xbox, obviously, you got Sea of Thieves. You got Crackdown 3. And you got Forza, Gears, Halo, and whatever else they bring to Xbox. But there's a lot of games on a lot of people's backlogs, definitely. I thought D said the X had Ryzen. Yeah, he did. He did. And he completely destroyed himself with that one. I'm like, bruh, just looking at those damn numbers, it's clearly not a Ryzen in that damn system. Or actually, no, let me rephrase that. He didn't even know because we didn't even have the numbers. He was just speculating that was going to have a Ryzen. But still, even if he's speculating, that's a little too much of a speculation. I don't think so, bro. No way. No way you're getting a Ryzen. Oh, that's pretty dope. She made a Bloodborne picture. I definitely like that. That's nice. All right. Let's turn this over. But yeah, definitely. 400 normal PS for PS5 for PS5 Pro. It could happen. It could happen. But I think it's going to be more one price, 500 for the base PS4 and another 500 for the PS5 Pro, whatever. If they do come out with more pros, most likely we're going to get another Pro combination next generation. I'll tell you why. We're going to get another one because it started a trend. Right? They're going to do that to, push these consoles longer. Oh, boy. But if we are going to do that, if we are going to start getting consoles that are pushing, the generation further, then I don't know. It's definitely going to start have people look at it like, well, damn, I spent $1,000 on both these consoles. I could have bought a rig. It's true. It's true. Speaking of rigs, I think I'm going to stress test my PC later on tonight. So I think I'm going to download Call of Duty for you guys. So I'm bring the Call of Duty stream and I'll live stream Modern Warfare 3. Sound good? I'll live stream Modern Warfare 3 for you guys. It'll be a late stream. I don't go back to work or I don't go to work and start work until Tuesday. So True Podcast should be going down as planned, as well as Monday. I want to thank all you guys so very, very much for welcoming the RGT Podcast to the channel. Thank you guys so very, very much. I had a blast working on that for you guys, and it was a good time. It was really a good time. But that's gonna be my new show. Definitely gonna be the new show. All right. But thank you guys again. Thank you all for who came to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for sitting down here and chilling with your boy. But it was last I had to cover. A lot of drama, obviously. A lot of drama in these gaming streets. But you know how I feel about the drama. It's boring. Let's get back to gaming. So there you go. None but gaming news, none but gaming topics for you guys for tonight. If I have to, I'll stream this. What do you say? I'm pissed off that you have all that time from off work. Yeah, I know. You know how it is, people. You know how it is, brother. Orientation, all this other stuff. Yeah, I know. Plus, they had to do background checks. So that definitely gave me a little bit more time to set stuff up for you guys. But hey, it is what it is. Thanks, Ryan. Good stream. Hey, no problem, brother. Hit that like button. Thank you guys so very, very much. For those of you that are on Twitter, tweet this out. Help your boy out. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow with a video. All right. But I'm most likely I'm going to be stress testing my PC here on YouTube. So if you guys want to stick around for that, I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. I'm legit. Hey, I'm already hating on your damn PC you got in your damn room. You thought I didn't low-key see that, OBJ. I saw that damn PC. Don't try like you don't have one. I seen that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and download this game, get ready, and I will see you guys at the end of I don't know, depending if we do this CSA as well. I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, have a good one. What's up, Sick? I see you, brother. Later, guys.